Blue Jays having a fun old time on the TV. I've come to a realization, profound, astute confirmation. Let me tell you something. I was wrong. I made a mistake. About 6 years ago, I had this fantasy, this idealization that I thought Mercedes was the classiest car standard working man can afford. Well, within a price range. Like, it's not a Ferrari, it's not a Lamborghini, it's not a Porsche, it's not a Audi R8, it's not a Ford Mustang, it's not like a Lexus, like a Cadillac, like a Rolls Royce. I mean, it's the very next level above your family car, your Toyota, your Honda, your Nissan, your Subaru, your Hyundai, Ford, Chevrolet, Chrysler. Right above that comes the Mercedes. And what drew me to the Mercedes was its just the nature of the company. Like, if you look at their headquarters, it's like a spaceship. Their headquarters, it's like a motherfucking spaceship. It's a big glass building. They compete in Formula One, German brand that's been around for over 100 years. I mean, engines. To top it off, just the style of the car. It's been used the most. The Mercedes Benz has been used the most out of any vehicle in pop culture by hundreds of thousands of references. So people associate Mercedes Benz with high class, even though it's not that expensive of a vehicle. I mean, if you're a working man, you can probably save up for a Mercedes. It's like, instead of buying two Hondas, you could save up your cycle of car purchases, or even buy an older Mercedes, like a used Mercedes. And the style of the car, like, it's just so bold and and in your face. It's so bold and in your face, and the molding of the exterior, to top it off with the materials of the interior and the driver experience. I've never been in one except for older vehicles. I've never myself driven a modern Mercedes, but based on reviews and references in pop culture, and scrolling through different models on the internet, to me, 6 years ago, I thought, that's what I'm going to commit to. That's the ultimate working man's vehicle. If you're a software engineer, if you're an engineer, if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you're a teacher, a nurse, a politician, I think Audi is a close second. So Audi is like the second working man's vehicle, and then Porsche is the toy. So you got Porsche as a toy, Audi as a second man's working vehicle, and Mercedes as the primary go-to working man's vehicle. That's ultimate in class. This was my vision 6 years ago. And how has my vision changed today? Well, I don't see anybody, really trying to make groundbreaking improvements in their lineups, like Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Ford, Chevrolet, Audi, BMW, Porsche. I don't see any companies really competing and putting in the effort to match Mercedes class in my bias, in my fucking opinion. In my opinion, they're not making any great efforts, because based on the cars I see on the road and the cars on the internet, and I don't see any pushes and changes really in the flagship models of every car company, except for one, and that of course is no surprise. The richest car company in the world, richer than all the other car companies combined, which I see a ton of these vehicles on the streets. And because I see so many of them, I see all these improvements, all these changes. It sticks out on the road. It just grabs your attention. It makes you jealous. So maybe I should switch my my employment to, the richest car company in the world, which is really putting its front foot forward. I mean, they're all over Twitter. They're all over social media, like especially Twitter and social media and Twitter. They're all over Twitter. And that would be Tesla Silicon Valley owners. I don't even know how to pronounce the fucking name. It's so complex. But if you look beneath that complexity, the really only car company in America or Europe or anywhere really on planet Earth is the Tesla. And why is that? It's because they have AI. Now, even before they had AI, they had machine learning. And it is the smartest vehicle. I mean, they have so much data. Like, the data in these vehicles is just... you know how many users drive Tesla? 1/100th of the amount of users that drive German vehicles and Japanese vehicles and other American vehicles. But it's not the amount of users that drive them. It's the fact that all these users that drive German vehicles, Japanese, and other American brands, they're not smart capable. So they don't gather data. And the Tesla tracks everything. The Tesla tracks your destinations, your routes, your paths, your travel time, your speed, your velocity, your direction, your orientation, your entry, your exit, your engine, electricity usage, your speeds, your acceleration, your deceleration, your charging time. Tesla just has the most amount of data. And all these other car companies that are starting to go smart, like the electric versions of their vehicles, they don't have as much data. Like, the only reason these other car companies like Ford, Japanese vehicles, and German vehicles have an electric fleet in the first place was to hop on that trend of saving the environment, which, for a hoo-ha, is is like morally accepted, but it's not, data driven. It's not data driven, which is the primary feature of Tesla's smart fleet. So because it has all this data, the cars eventually will be able to drive themselves, and they already do. So, I mean, that is, I guess, what you would call the number one reason, until cars fly. So until cars fly or swim or crawl or transform into transformers, right now the primary goal of these smart vehicles is to get battery life and smart driving. So it can drive itself, it can park itself, it can GPS, the best GPS in the world. And yeah, so, I mean, here we all are, suckers, turning the steering wheel and pressing the pedals like some fucking Flintstones, while Tesla is driving itself. You can literally have sex in a Tesla, or eat or watch a movie, and it will drive itself. And I've heard parents, fathers say they will only trust their teenagers, if they have a Tesla that drives the teenager around for them and they can monitor where the teenager is going. I mean, just so ethical, just so ethical. And not only that, but it is an example of human elegance, human excellence. What we can achieve as a human species is completely elegant in the Elon Musk brand. From his AI, which is top of the industry. His AI is the leading chip manufacturer, which outcompetes all the other brands in America and China. Just the entire brand, the rocket ships, and Tesla, which is why he's worth over $1 trillion, right? We would all like to be worth over $1 trillion, but it's rightfully so that it's an example of the excellence of what mankind can achieve in terms of technology. He is the ultimate tech guru. He's the ultimate tech guru. And which is why another reason you should buy a Tesla is because the CEO is the greatest tech guru. And he's also a human being down to earth because he's got like 15 children with 10 different women, which makes him more human because he believes the world is collapsing under population collapse, and he needs to impregnate all the American women to rebuild the population himself. So that is why I may reconsider my Mercedes as the most classiest vehicle into the technological reverence that is anything Elon Musk. So yeah, just a little update. Post a comment.